The Spitfire Pro Classics. So this is Spitfire's classic shape wheel in their original formula. Now, I have found this to be a pretty decent technical wheel. I'm starting to get the idea that these wheels get a bad reputation because the Formula 4s are so good. I think they overshadow them. Now, we need to keep in mind that this is a mid-level wheel. Like, it's in mid-price range, so you can't expect too much from a mid-level wheel. I first put these wheels on after riding some Formula 4s, and my first impression was that they felt kind of slow and sticky by comparison. In terms of durability, I did notice that they start to cone out pretty fast. In the 6 weeks I've been riding these, I did rotate them at least once or twice. I also noticed they go yellow pretty fast. So if you're buying these because you want the Spitfire look and shape, but you want them to be in a white wheel, then it's not gonna last that long. So at about 6 weeks, these are pretty yellow. Look at the difference of the side that got exposed to UV and the side that stayed inside. UV rays, man. I did manage to flat spot these under regular use, doing one of my pretty scoochy backside flips on some fairly sandpapery ground. Today I'm gonna try flat spotting these on a few different surfaces. First, on this regular skate park ground that I skate, which is just like a painted surface that's got a tiny bit of grip to it. They're holding up pretty okay on here, and I have actually, believe it or not, managed to flat spot STFs on this same ground. Just a little one though, and it rode out. Oh, there they are. All right, I managed to do it first go on asphalt. Yes, Americans. Here in BC, most of us say asphalt because we're polite. Asphalt. Well, I was going to go into the tennis courts that have an actually really abrasive ground, but there's no need to do that because I got it on the asphalt. Just one of them on my rear toe side wheel. And it's a pretty good one. Like, I'm not gonna be able to ride this one out, at least not on my schedule. Let's get into feel and performance. So they do feel a bit sticky for slides, like as in when you're doing nose and tail slides, but as long as you wax your ledge, you're gonna be able to ride it through and it's no big deal. It actually has a pretty even slide. Now, if you find Formula 4s a little bit too slippery, well, you could actually call these grippy instead of sticky. You might actually like it. So if you skate, a place that has really smooth or kind of dusty ground and you slip out a lot, then these might actually have better grip. You just need to watch out for the flat spottiness if you're that kind of guy. They also might be pretty good for, say, wooden ramps or skate light. If you're looking for a wheel with a little bit more grip, but you still want to be able to skate street on them. Next, let's get into speed. So coming off of Formula 4, I did notice that these felt a little bit slower. They're decent on rougher ground, but definitely they feel dull. The Formula 4 has such a nice rebound that going onto these it's hard to not feel a little let down at first. I got used to them over time though, and as you can see, I wasn't really having any problem getting speed, even on this kinda crusty ground. At this skate park though, that I skate most of the time, I never flat spotted them here and the ground's pretty smooth, so I wasn't noticing any lack of speed. So overall, I would say, in spite of the fact that I flat spotted them pretty quickly, these are a decent mid-level wheel. If you have a history of flat spotting, however, just spend the extra money and get Formula 4s, Bones, STF, or any of those top level wheels, right? I mean, it's gonna be worth it. Also, with the fact that these wore down a little bit slower, I think you're gonna get your money's worth out of those other wheels anyways, because they last longer. If you've been wondering what the Spitfire Pro Classics are like, I hope this gives you a better idea. I hope you guys have found this video useful. Anyways, thanks for watching the channel, and until the next video, you guys, get out there and skate. Turn it into a beautiful day. Well, here in this one tiny part of the world it is. I might have to settle for that. This thing's sketchy. You get pitched right into that thing if you mess up.